Firefly, put it on the bookshelf. And the first time Castle got to put on some blue gloves, I just did the little, you know, who cares? Who cares? Someone catches it, someone doesn't. Excellent question, sir. Before you run away, let me give you this. They're Oreos.
Since Nathan's handing out gifts, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes, I'm going to miss those Oreos.
Nathan, how many more questions before you start giving out your clothes? Your shirt?
I'd just like to mention, I mean, we got a lot of, thank God, Molly, I love that you embraced the spirit of Comic-Con. This is a Marvel Heroes t-shirt that I'm wearing. I know Seamus is wearing a Transformers. And John has his Wonder Woman underoos. Embracing the spirit of Comic-Con is so full-on double rainbow.
Where's John? Me? I agree.
Hi, my question is, you guys seem like a really fun cast, and I was wondering if there's any pranks you guys have ever played on set.
You can tell if you want Stana. You can tell us one.
John, you have to tell the prank that you and my mom pulled on Nathan.
Well, Stana, you start. Yours was the best.
You know, we had an episode coming up, and we were in the makeup and hair trailer, and somebody said something about doing a striptease with Detective Esposito and Detective Ryan, and Seamus really latched on to that. So someone went and talked to props and to costumes and to makeup and to hair to talk about things like maybe suggesting to Seamus manscaping and getting a fitting for a G-string and fuzzy cuffs and things like this. And poor Seamus decided to go on an extra heavy-duty diet that day until we finished it off with this really fabulous thong underwear presentation that said on the front, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," and then on the back it said, "Love the cast and crew of Castle."
Understand, Seamus is a vegetarian. He was on a very restrictive diet in the first place for a vegetarian. And then went on an incredibly more restrictive diet for days.
It was good. They got me good. They got me good. I admitted it. The best part was, though, the acting skills of all the crew that were in on the joke, I have to say. We got to see them that day. Our head of props, or our on-set prop guy, was an amazing actor that day, because I believed every word that he said.
It was easy. Every time Seamus would try to come over and talk to me, I just disappeared. So he assumed that I was doing this to him.
Check. This might be redundant, but I got you a double rainbow maker, considering your shirt.
Yeah.
There you go, hang on.
Hi there, long-time listener, first-time caller. I love the scene where I loved when Castle went undercover to do the underground poker game and Beckett had to come in and save him. Will there be any more undercover work like that?
Yes.
But this time for Lanie. We're going to start playing some Castle Lanie heat.
The Detective Esposito might get upset about that.
He won't know.
I'm a detective.
Never mind that.
Hi, I love the episode that had the Stephen King shout out, because he is my favorite author, after Richard Castle. And I was curious, Nathan and the rest of the cast, who do you read? Who are your favorite authors?
I just got finished with that Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy. Oh my god, I really enjoyed it. But a book that I've been reading over and over again for the past year and a half, 2 years, World War Z by Max Brooks. Stuff of nightmares.
So good. I wanted to teach it to my grade 11s.
Anybody else read?
The Mortal Instrument series
Yeah.
by Claire. I am a huge fan. If anyone has not read it, you have to read it. Clary Frey all the way.
Yeah, it was good.
Best book series besides Lord of the Rings and.
Totally different.
I was reading this summer for research into sociopaths. I was reading the Ripley series by Patricia Highsmith. Very good. A little bit of clap.
I was reading a book by Luis Rodriguez called Living La Vida Loca, Always Running. It's a book about an ex-gangbanger who's now an amazing author. Kids out of gangs to include his own. And he lost his own son to gangs, and now he's in jail. So I just wanted to pick the room up a little bit.
I really love this book called Master and Margarita. It's
Yeah.
just out there. It's so amazing. It's so fantastic. It's by Bulgakov.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of Castle scripts.
I'm not in the cast, but I second Nathan on the Stieg Larsson books. All three, fantastic.
Fantastic, good question. I'm gonna give you this. It's my name tag from the super panel. I'll see you guys. There's some brown coats over in the exhibit hall doing a charity stuff for. Oh, nice, very nice. He's got SARS, but there you go. In the exhibit hall, there's a brown coats booth. I love the brown coats. They're doing a thing for kids need to read. Charity buying books for kids. If you have a chance, swing on by there and hand them a buck.
Yeah, question is for Andrew, since I only asked one question about the entire cast. How did there's so many dynamics of when two people get together, where it's Nathan and Molly, where it's Tamala and Stana and Nathan, the guys. Just such amazing, just two-person dialogue of these buddies, these people that come together, whether it's conflict, friendship, whatever. How do you just keep it going? It's one of the most amazingly rewatchable series, over and over and over. It never gets old. It only gets better upon rewatching every time. I love you. The dialogue just pops, and you get these people are real.
Well, first, thanks so much. Second, assembling this cast was a real joy. We knew early on that we wanted Nathan, and when we went with him, he said, "Look, I am this guy. I can do this." And he read with something like 125 actresses, and Stana really popped opposite him, and there was a chemistry there that we feel like we captured. And then we looked to capture that with the rest of the cast when we brought people in. And look, these guys are great actors, and they can play chemistry, but they have it, and we have a really good time on set, and we have some really, really talented writers. We like to challenge ourselves. Rob Bowman, who couldn't be here today, is our director, executive producer. Thank you, I'll let him know. He really wanted to be down here, but some personal issues kept him away. We push the look of the show and we push the dialogue, and we have the philosophy that, we're trying to make television that looks like feature films, as opposed to Judd Apatow who's trying to make feature films look like television. But we really